From chill farming sims to spooky horror chapters, August 2025 is packed with awesome new mobile games, and we've rounded up the freshest titles you can jump into right now. So whether you're gaming on the go or looking for something new to get hooked on, you're in the right place. Let us know which one you like the most, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more weekly game drops. If you're in the mood for something dark and emotional, Our Last Way Out is one of the best new mobile games you can try this August. It's set in the year 2045, after humanity has pretty much crumbled. You play as a father searching for his missing daughter while leading a small group of survivors through a broken, mutant-filled world. The gameplay is a strong mix of action and strategy. You'll take on over 50 modular missions, where every run is different. Some levels focus on stealth, while others throw huge mutant hordes at you. Along the way, you'll collect and build custom weapons. You also have to manage a base by growing crops and upgrading your workshop. If you're tired of cookie-cutter shooters and want something that actually feels different, Our Last Way Out is worth a serious look. Sometimes you just want a racing game that throws all laws out the window, and Sin Street Grand Racing Games does exactly that. It's loud and chaotic, and it brings a pure arcade madness. The game drops you into a wild, crime-ridden open world where racing is the least illegal thing happening. You can tear through city streets while drifting around sharp turns and smashing into traffic like you own the roads. This isn't just a car game, it's a driving simulator where every day brings new cities with new crime challenges. You get access to a big collection of vehicles, and as you race, you earn money to unlock even faster and crazier rides. You can go solo or race against other players depending on how competitive you're feeling. If you miss the days of over-the-top street racing games with no rules, this one's for you. Now let's talk about something that is pure fun. Gorilla Kong Banana is the kind of game you open up when you want to let loose and go get some bananas. It's a wild arcade-style platformer where you play as a huge gorilla on a non-stop mission to collect as many bananas as possible. And trust me, it's more chaotic than it sounds. The game hits you with fast-paced, side-scrolling action from the start. You'll run, jump, slide, and smash your way through jungle levels filled with traps and enemies. The art style is super colorful, and the animation has this cartoony charm that reminds you of old-school arcades. What makes it extra fun is the power-up system. As you play, you can unlock new skills and boosts that let you tear through levels even faster. There are also boss battles and time challenges that keep things fresh. If you're into fast-paced combat and gorgeous magic punk aesthetics, Crystal of Atlan is going to hook you fast. Developed by Newverse, this action MMORPG takes place in a futuristic world where ancient magic and modern technology collide. The game blends arcane power with sci-fi machinery in a gorgeous open world. You play as a seeker, an adventurer drawn into a centuries-old conflict between powerful factions like the Magitech Institute and Maxwell Industries. The gameplay is where Crystal of Atlan truly shines thanks to using full 3D XYZ axis mechanics. You choose from several dynamic classes like Swordsman, Musketeer, or Puppeteer, and every class has their own features. Plus, the production quality is next level. Voice acting, cutscenes, boss designs, it all feels premium. If you've been craving an immersive fantasy game with action that actually feels good, Crystal of Atlan should be on your radar this August. If you're a fan of Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon universe, then Bloodline is something you'll want to jump into this August. This mobile RPG developed by Netflix Inc. brings the sci-fi world of the movies straight to your fingertips. The game comes with turn-based combat through cinematic storytelling and characters you'll instantly recognize. Bloodline picks up in the same universe but tells a fresh story. It lets you recruit heroes and build your own squad. Each character comes with unique skills and powers, and the team-building system is where the strategy really kicks in. You'll need to mix and match roles to survive tougher missions. And yes, positioning and timing actually matter here. Visually, this one leans into the dark, moody aesthetic of the Rebel Moon films. It's a great pick if you want a story-driven, tactical experience on mobile that still feels cinematic. If you're craving some good old-fashioned exploration with a splash of danger, The Last Adventurer 2 might just scratch that itch. This newly released mobile adventure game throws you back into the boots of the last man on Earth. You will face ancient ruins and deadly traps. The story picks up from the sequel to the original Last Adventurer, with the character following the trail of a missing expedition deep in the jungle. Along the way, you'll uncover lost temples and decode ancient symbols. What's cool here is the gameplay variety. It's not just running and jumping. You'll also be solving puzzles and escaping booby-trapped chambers. With tight and touch-friendly controls, the graphics do a solid job of creating that mysterious, Indiana Jones-style atmosphere. If you enjoy puzzle platformers with a bit of story and a whole lot of jungle ruins, The Last Adventurer 2 is the kind of game that you're looking for. If you're into fast-paced, combo-heavy action, BlazBlue Entropy Effect is the kind of game you'll probably lose hours to. This one's based on the popular BlazBlue franchise, but don't worry if you're new. It's easy to jump into. Developed by 91AT, this mobile game is set in a cyberpunk world filled with AI experiments gone wrong. You play as one of several elite fighters sent into a simulated battlefield called the Entropy Effect. But each time you enter, the simulation changes. Every time there are new layouts and new enemies to experiment with. The animations are super smooth, and the controls feel great. It's perfect for chaining attacks and dodging in slow-mo, and you can unleash over-the-top special moves too. As you progress, you'll unlock different characters, each with their own fighting style, from sword combos to ranged energy blasts. If you liked the action in Dead Cells or Hades, this one will also make you feel like home. Sometimes all you want is to feel the speed, and Highway Pro Racer delivers that with no distractions. Developed by Spectra Games, this new mobile title is all about speeding through traffic while you hit top speeds and upgrading your dream ride one race at a time. You will start the game with a basic car, but as you rack up wins and dodge your way through 4-lane highways, you unlock better vehicles and new tracks. What's cool is how smooth the driving feels. You can race in endless mode, time trials, straight-up sprints, and more. The first-person cockpit view adds a surprisingly immersive touch. The weather effects and day-night cycle make each run feel different, even if you're on the same stretch of road. If you enjoy the thrill of dodging cars at 200 km/h and watching your nitro bar fill up just in time to save you, Highway Pro Racer is your kind of game. If you've ever dreamed of landing wild tricks on a skateboard or a BMX, Red Bull Playgrounds lets you do all of that without needing a helmet. This brand new mobile game from Red Bull is all about movement and adrenaline, packed into a colorful and stylish 3D playground. The game drops you into urban parks and custom-built arenas where you can skate, ride, flip, and grind through obstacle-filled courses. You don't just race or collect points, you build your own flow. The controls are super smooth, and once you get the hang of chaining tricks together, it becomes all about creativity. You can combo moves, jump off ledges, and even bounce off walls like a pro. There's also a builder mode where you can create your own playgrounds and share them with other players. Whether you're into BMX, inline, or skateboarding, there's a setup for everyone. If you love freestyle games that are more about skill and style than competition, Red Bull Playgrounds is an awesome pick for you. If you're into mysteries and a bit of supernatural detective work, Ghost HQ RPG is the game you need to check out this August. Developed by Madoki, this game mixes classic RPG mechanics with a spooky twist. You won't fight dragons or zombies here, you're fighting ghosts and cleansing cursed places. The game places you as a new recruit in Ghost HQ, an elite paranormal agency tasked with hunting ghosts and helping spirits move on. The game is mission-based, and each case takes you to a different haunted location. Some ghosts may be harmless, but be careful of the others. The gameplay is turn-based with light strategy elements. You'll form a team with different ghost specialists with unique tools and abilities. With its charming art style and quirky humor, Ghost HQ RPG is perfect if you're in the mood for something spooky. Not every driving game needs explosions and chaos. Driving Simulator EVO is for those who love the feel of driving itself. Developed by Ovalex, this newly released sim focuses on realistic handling and detailed environments. You will have a wide range of vehicles to choose from. The game offers a massive open world with highways, city streets, countryside roads, tunnels, and bridges, and so on. When you're not in the mood for a calm drive, there's a mode for where you can test your parking skills. The controls are smooth and intuitive, and there's even a first-person interior view that adds to the realism. You can upgrade your cars or unlock new ones. The attention to detail is extraordinary. From working turn signals, weather effects, even fuel consumption, everything makes it feel like a proper driving sim on your phone. If your idea of a good time is planting crops and raising animals, then you can build the perfect countryside life in Farmout. This farming sim is going to feel like home once you create your own farm. You start off with a basic plot of land and a big dream. From there, it's all up to you. Grow crops, harvest them, take care of your animals, and expand your farm into a bustling little paradise. There's a day-night cycle, weather changes, and seasonal events that give you new crops and decorations to play with. The controls are simple, and the pacing is relaxing, perfect for when you want a break from fast-paced games. You can also sell your goods in the market and trade with other players. It's a lot like Heyday or Farmville, but with a cleaner look and more hands-on gameplay. If you're looking for a cozy farming sim to wind down with this August, Farmout is absolutely worth checking out. Ever wondered what it's like to be a flight attendant? Cabin Crew Simulator gives you a fun, behind-the-scenes look at life in the skies, minus the turbulence. This new release puts you in full control of the in-flight experience, and it's surprisingly detailed. You start your career on small flights, handling tasks like welcoming passengers, serving snacks, managing emergencies, and even giving safety demos. As you level up, you unlock bigger planes and new uniforms. You even get trickier routes. It's part simulation and part time management, with a dash of airline chaos thrown in. There are tons of customization options, from your crew's outfits to the layout of the aircraft. If you're into job sims like Airplane Chefs or Papa's Freezeria, this one taps into that same satisfying loop of multitasking and upgrading. Whether you're playing in short bursts or doing a full flight, Cabin Crew Simulator is lighthearted fun with a unique theme you don't see every day. If you've been keeping up with the Poppy Playtime series, then you already know what kind of nightmare fuel you're in for. Chapter 4 just dropped, and it's the scariest one yet. Developed by Mob Entertainment, this new installment continues the story right where Chapter 3 left off, and it wastes no time to get terrifying. You're still trapped inside the Twisted Toy Factory, but now the layout is even more dangerous. The puzzles are harder, and the enemies are smarter. The game does a great job of building tension. 1 minute you're solving a puzzle, the next you're running for your life. Gameplay is a mix of puzzle solving and survival horror. The visuals are top tier for mobile, and the sound design will absolutely keep you on edge. If you love creepy stories and escape rooms, Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 is ready to haunt your August. Developed and published by Farlight Games, Farlight 84 is a futuristic hero shooter that blends bold visuals with fast-paced combat. The game is set in a post-apocalyptic world known as Isle City in the year 2084, where humanity clings to life after a virus turns many into biomechanical zomborgs. The game places players as capsulars, who are survivors enhanced with unique skills. This title stands out with hero-based roles, jetpack mobility, transforming vehicles, and revive mechanics that let you re-enter the match once. The main modes are the standard Battle Royale or the Strategic Hunt mode, where teams collect microchips and evacuate before time runs out. Praised for its inventive combat mechanics and lively art style, Farlight 84 is applauded for its ambition. In short, Farlight 84 is not your typical Battle Royale. Rather, it's fast, flashy, futuristic, and built with skill-driven chaos in mind. If you enjoy third-person shooters with a side of complete insanity, Gangster Carnival. Arena TPS is the kind of game that doesn't hold back. Released by Arjuna Studios, this multiplayer action game drops you into a lawless carnival which turns into a combat zone, where bullets fly and rules don't exist. The game is all about fast-paced PvP action. You pick a fighter, each with their own weapons and skills, then you head straight into team battles or solo showdowns. From dual pistols to heavy launchers, the weapons are wild, and the maps are just as outrageous. It's a carnival, but it's deadly. Controls are smooth and mobile-friendly, and the matches are short but intense. This is a perfect game for quick sessions that still get your adrenaline pumping. If you're into games like Frag Pro Shooter or T3 Arena, you'll feel right at home with Gangster Carnival.